Hello, friends. I hope that you guys can hear me. So let's take just a few minutes and do some um, technology check. Can you guys hear me? Okay, awesome. So I will take this off for a minute and then show you guys and then plug it back in. I do have this like microphone transmitter that I had gotten early last year, and didn't really work very well on my cell phone because it would get really hot. So I'm hoping I did not connect this with this. I just have um the little microphone attached directly to the computer. So I hope that that helps. Now I'm going to unplug it just because I want to know what the difference is that you guys, let me see. What is the difference? If you can hear a difference, because otherwise I don't want to be plugged in. Let's see. Okay, so here's one. And now there's two. Is there a difference? I hope so. Is this better or is now this better? Okay, so in the meantime, hello. Hello, friends, and welcome to my channel. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Who is excited for this new year? I know I am. Um, some of you guys may notice that I am looking into a different view. That's because I'm moving a lot of things around. I do want to go ahead and take a couple of minutes and just preface this whole thing. I am recovering now. I actually just recently got COVID pretty bad that first several few days. But I am recovering. I am a lot better. So if you see that I am a little bit winded, is because I'm still trying to get my lungs back 100%. And or if you see that I pause a lot, is because I have to catch my breath. I have water, all the things. Or if I cough, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But anyhow, um, I am so grateful to be able to be here because it did get very, very scary. Um, so I'm just thankful. And also, again, Happy New Year's to all of you, to all my friends. So in today's live, I wanted to go over setting some goals, right? Not only for our personal selves, but also a lot of us, I want to say that the majority of my viewers are small business entrepreneurs, and we either still work primarily with our business right in the comfort of our home, or we are growing and we have other locations. But either way, this will be amazing for each and every one of us. um I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do a whole separate video to talk about my very specific goals, um personally. for the small business or not. I'm not quite sure, or if I'm going to be sprinkling in my own goals with you guys throughout the month. But something that I did wanted um to 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 talk to you guys about, and also to kind of put that first foot into the sand as a accountability, right? You guys saw how in December I tried to do the 24 days and I couldn't finish and all of that, so I want to be able this year to set a lot of little tiny goals so that it can help me achieve one bigger goal, and that way along the way it'll help me with those like bumps, on the road. So anyhow, but again, I think that what I'm going to do is that I'm going to sprinkle in my goals as we go along. So yeah, there's that. Um, let's start with today's today's topic. Um, run method. What does run mean? Run is reflection, is understanding, and it is new goals. And oops, sorry. And um those things are pretty simple. When we think about it, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple for us to be like, well, of course we have to reflect on whatever happened yesterday or in the past for us to be able to create a new goal. But is it really that simple? Do we really sit and think back to reflect, to really dive in and reflect on the past? And that past, for instance, right now, we're talking about last year, but that past for you can be something different. It could be last month, or it could be last quarter, or it could be, last season, or it could be as small, tiny. Remember small goals, or it could be as tiny as yesterday, right? We're going to be reflecting on yesterday, on something in the past, and then we're going to move forward. So, some of the things that I like to think about is, well, did I even make any goals last year? Again, I'm going to be focusing on last year in my um, in my example. Okay. Um, did you even make any goals last year? And if you did, was there any part of the year that you want to extend and bring with you onto your present and your future? Because a lot of times we want to think that the whole year was kind of like garbage, just because maybe we had a few bumps in the road that were really, really, really difficult, and we kind of tend to forget about the rest of the year where all the good things happened. So when we're doing our reflection, we have to be honest with each other, with not each other, but we have to be honest with ourselves, and um we have to think like, okay, yes, absolutely, all the things happened, all the bad things happened, but what happened that was good? What happened that was um you know influential to my future self, or influential to my business, to influential to my community, or to my followers, or influential to myself? Like, what happened? And sometimes we might not even remember right away, but just think about it. Think about, everything that happened, and then grab onto that experience, grab onto that time, and write it down, and think about why was it a good, you know, something positive and something good. And we want to bring that with us, but we want to improve that, right? We want to make it better. But we want to bring it with us. The point is, right? And Now, what happened that was bad? What were the bad things that happened? Um, Sometimes we want to not think about the things that happened that were bad. For example, for me, um, I can tell you being absolutely vulnerable right now. But you can you all could also very much saw in me that I wasn't really working, and that's just the truth. Half the time, no, Um the entire time, the whole year. Okay, I was not motivated. I was not motivated within my own business here, and everything I did and all the ideas that I had, they could have been great ideas, but I was not motivated. I wasn't in it. I didn't believe. Sorry, hang on. Um, I didn't believe in myself like I believed in my friends, like I believed in you guys, like I believed in my family, like I believed in my husband. Um, I just, it was very difficult for me last year to, even though that was the word of the year last year, you guys, believe it or not. Ah, it was, and it it just it was a total fail. However, it doesn't mean that we're going to stop there, right? But that was where that was the part of the bad things on my behalf, right? And a lot of times we don't like to think about the bad things that happened in the previous years, or we don't want to admit the bad things, because maybe by admitting that, we are admitting that, we are flawed, or that we were lazy. We don't want to put that out there and let people know, like, hey, you guys, I admit I was lazy. Nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to hear that. And then if you hear that from, um, somebody that say that, I don't know, you look up to, there are two kinds of people. One is going to be like, well, but you have to have it all together. But do you really? No. And then the other person is like, well, I understand that you're human, and yeah, that's it's totally fine, right? But the point is, be humble and be honest with yourself with those bad things that happened, because now we are going to understand the both of those two things, both of the good and the bad things. And this way we can actually formulate new goals for this new coming year that is going to make sense to you. Okay. um without understanding that, everything happened um for their for its own reason, and everything that we went through last year has a purpose. Maybe that purpose was to teach us a lesson. And that lesson is part of your growth. So it's time to just, soak all of that in. And we might still not know what that lesson is, but it's okay, because we're going to write down new goals. And a lot of people, feel like new goals, it should only be one goal, or maybe, two goals, or whatever it is. You write as many goals as you like. Okay. Personally, I have a whole entire sheet. Okay. um I have an entire piece of paper, and I think I have a few more to add, but the point is, you put down all the goals that you want. Okay. And then you can break it down later. So, you guys, um What is the R.U.N method? It's just basically a strategy for you to kind of break down your brain dumps, right? Just write it all out. Just, take a moment to think about how you are going to come up with the new goals for this upcoming year. Let me see. I am going to just take a moment and go back to the chat while I kind of take a minute to breathe. You guys. And in the meantime, okay, if you already have set some goals for yourself, whether it's personal or for your small business, and you'd like to share in the comments, please do so. I would love to hear from you guys. And, and if you don't have any goals just yet, don't feel pressured because we have more than enough time, so much time, to gather our thoughts, and we can help you. That's why we're here. We can help you kind of just put your thoughts together and create some goals for you. Let's see. Hi, Barb. Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Juana, saludo, amiga. Okay, let's see. You guys, I am doing a lot better. So I am so thankful to be doing so much better. But I know that this little like windedness is not going to be 100%. So Jolie, my goal is to finish I'm sorry, I'm not kind of going in order. I'm kind of just scrolling up and down, but I am reading everyone. Um my goal is to finish a crochet project 100% before I start 5 other ones. Okay, let me see. Our biggest goal for my family is YouTube 500, Mary. Yes. And I've always told you, you're going to get there, and you're going to get there. Whenever you do, it's going to feel amazing. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Z. Yes, please don't forget to like and like this video. um that would be very helpful. Thank you. Okay. Absolutely. Mary, yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by. Acknowledge. So Liz says, acknowledge the mistakes and bid them farewell. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Shayna, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see. Okay. So, and then I believe goals are important, easy to write questions is to follow through. This year, I made some goals with dates to accomplish by. Oh my God. Yes. So, you know how important that is? That is so important. And I'm so happy that you brought that up because honestly, I was listening to Amy Landino, and she had mentioned um, how, and this is something that we do hear a lot. We hear this a lot, floating around everywhere. Something like that a dream. Um, dang it, I didn't write the quote down. A dream without a due date. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Dang. Something along the lines that, a dream without a due date is just a dream. And yeah, like honestly, I think it's absolutely true. Hi Elia, thank you so much for being here. And let me see. Oh, we have a little bit of spam here. Let's get rid of that. An error occurred. Oh, I'm in StreamYard. If one of my moderators can get rid of that. I'm in StreamYard and I cannot. Okay. Yes. Cindy, the vision boards. I plan on doing the a vision board for the small business at the end of the week. Um and this time around, usually I just write it. I have a list somewhere, either on my phone or on a notebook somewhere. But guess what? Like those notebooks, I'm a planner person. I'm a paper person. So if you can imagine, I have like just about 500 different notebooks somewhere, all over the place in my house. So that means that if you were to ask me, where is your vision board list from last year, I would just be scratching my head like, uh, everywhere. Everywhere, because honestly, I um I wouldn't know where it is. It's in a notebook somewhere. So this time around, I do have a pin board um that I have in the kitchen, and it's not here in the shop, but it's okay. I'm going to have it in the kitchen because it's the place where um we're mostly at. And I want it to be like in the forefront every single day. Um, yeah. And you know what? It's gonna be so much fun too to make. Yeah. To have that visual representation of your goals, there's something to say about that. Absolutely. Let me see what else did I wanted to talk about. Um, uh, okay. So yeah, I pretty much said everything in terms of the run method. Now I did I did said I was going to just sprinkle the goals and stuff like that throughout the month, and I'm still going to go ahead and do that. But just to wrap up, I did wanted to mention a few of the goals that I have, and what I plan on doing with YouTube, specifically. So, which is completely different for me, because I have my small business, which is hooked stitch by stitch, that I need to revamp, that I need to lift basically from the ground up. And that's going to be so much fun because last year I brought in my serger, which you can see right behind me, and right next to me here I did bring I now have a PE 800 embroidery machine, and I haven't used it for the business just yet. So I'm very excited to start incorporating these two very new machines. I also have my Silhouette Cameo 2 from over 10 years ago that I finally turned on. So I have all these machines that I got up and running or new from last year. So for the from the small business side, you guys are going to be seeing all my goals throughout the month. But what are my goals moving forward for YouTube? My goal is also to hit 500 subscribers. If I come on here and I start crying, you guys will know. I will cry with you guys with happy tears because that is my main goal. My main goal right now is to get to hit that 500. But I know that I'm not going to achieve that goal if I don't have consistency. So I do have a little bit of a schedule, and I wasn't going to publicize it, but I need accountability, and I need my friends to you know to kind of tug on me whenever you see me sloping a little bit. So um, I have so many ideas and so many little like thoughts that I wanted to do. But one of the most important things that I need to admit to myself is that I need to keep things simple, right? So we are going to be doing one live every week, which is going to be Mondays. So every Monday around, I'm not going to give a time, but every Monday I will be going live. Um, and every Monday we're going to be having a different topic. So I'm not even going to say, oh, it's going to be about this or it's going to be about that. Mondays are going to be a until that could change, but as of right now, there is no real rhyme or reason for the lives. Um, but it's going to be an opportunity for us to talk to each other, and talk, so that I can talk to you guys a little bit more on a personal level, and then also be able to share with you guys, and just kind of flow and talk and just go with it, right? So on That's gonna be on Mondays. Where's my camera? Right here. On Mondays. Also, I need to learn how to record, film, and edit. Oh my goodness, I need to learn how to edit. Dear goodness, please help me with that. And if anybody has patience to teach a person who knows, like, oh my goodness, somebody who needs to be repeated 1,000 times the same thing, please. I'm that person. um I editing is so difficult for me and I don't understand why. Um, I do use iMovie, and for now that's all I can um manage to get right now. Um, but eventually I do want to upgrade to something else if maybe that's just what the problem is. Maybe iMovie is just not for me. I have no idea. Um, but I do need to film and well, learn how to film better and edit better, and all of that. So that way, on Thursdays, I will be introducing. It's called Teaching Treasures, and that's going to be every Thursday, and those are going to be more like a tutorial, and again, no rhyme or reason as to what kind of tutorials we will be seeing, but those are going to be um recorded videos that I will be uploading, primarily, again, because the easy way for me here on this channel is to just come live because I don't have to edit, right? But I need to learn and I need to get out of my comfort zone. So on Mondays is Monday Lives, Thursdays is Teaching Treasures tutorials, and then on the third of every um on the third of every Saturday, I will be having a longer video for you where I am going to be vlogging. Ah! Who am I? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I will learn how to vlog so that we can have a work with me, um just kind of follow me around here in the shop, and you guys actually get to see me working in my actual business, right? And what do I do, and what do I create, and what do I sell, and where? Because I do sell in multiple platforms, and so many more changes are going to be happening in that regards. And then last but not least is going to be at the end of the month. And for that, I have not decided on a date quite yet, but it has to be in the last week of every month because it is small business. I'm sorry. One second. It is called Small Business End of the Month Recap. In those videos, those will be recorded. In those videos, I will be touching, it's going to be all about small business, and that's going to include a little bit of a lot of things, right? It's going to be a recap on the budget, because that's important. I may or may not give mm, real numbers, just because I do want to keep some things private. Um we'll see what happens, but I am going to be including um the budget. Did I run ads that year? I'm sorry. Did I run ads that month? Did those ads work? Did the views go up? Did they go down? Um, so all about that aspect. Also, it's going to also include, even the like small little trinkets. Every time that we go to a store, we pick up like, I don't know, a new accessory, blades, pens, paper, cute little knickknacks, and all of that matters. So, it's going to also help not only me, but I'm sure it could help you as a reminder that, you should grab those receipts and, organize them in one way or the other. FYI, I do not have a system for that. This is something that I'm going to be starting new, and you are going to see me go through this new system and explore whatever the new system is going to be. But at the end of the month, recap is also going to be what did I purchase for my small business, whether it's from a website or Amazon or whatever? Is it something that I recommend you guys to have because maybe it did work, or maybe not, right? And also, I don't know if there's going to be like a lot more things, but some of the other things that I'm thinking on this recap is also going to be a reflection with myself. Did I work to my fullest potential this past month? If the answer is no, then why? Why did I not? Do I need to fix my day around? Do I need to juggle it around so that it could make more sense? What were some of the pockets of time during the day that maybe I was just wasting the time? And what was I doing that I wasted those hours instead of actually working on the task list that I had intended for that day? And also, if it did, right? If it did, um, what worked? Right? Because we want to continue doing that for the following month. So, those monthly recaps, those very honest monthly recaps that we need to do for our small business, that's going to be what's going to happen. So it's almost a little bit of a budget slash goal every month, but really it's just a recap, going in depth with how the business did. Um, and yeah, so again, I'll go over it one more time. It's gonna be on Mondays. I'm gonna be going live. You should expect a video with me, teaching treasures on the Thursdays, and those are going to be uploaded in the evening. And every third Saturday, I will be doing a vlog style work with me, which is going to be my longer video. And last but not least, towards the end of the month, we will be doing a small business end of the month recap. So yeah, let's see. Shayna, yes, iMovie is free. It comes already in all of my devices. So honestly, I want it to work. I want it to work so, so, so badly. And honestly, no. Nope. I'm going to stop myself right there. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. I will. I will. I will. um, absolutely. It will take time to learn new skills in iMovie. This is me stopping me from saying doubtful words. I will. I will. I am. I am. Let's see. Oh, yes, Mary, the community tab. Oh my God. Ah, I can't wait for that. Let's see. QuickBooks. Cindy, thank you so much. Get QuickBooks and you can snap pictures of your receipts from your phone and upload it right away. You know, I was thinking of doing of getting um oh man, I just completely went blank. What is the name of getting a scanner, right? I was thinking of getting a scanner so that I could just come in and scan it and have it right here next to my printer and stuff like that. I know that I can do it with the phone as well, but there's just something about physically doing something to accomplish a task that for me is, you know, is pretty grand. So, um sorry. So that's what I was thinking, but that would mean a few extra couple $100 on a scanner that is going to take up more space here. So, anything that we can do with the phone that we already have is always a good idea. And I haven't done QuickBooks ever. So, that would be actually a really good. Let me actually write that down so that I don't forget. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hi, Pia. Okay, so you guys, is there anything sorry. Hang on. So I hope that I covered different areas, um, and that you are able to take a moment and just brain dump all the ideas that you may have, what you foresee in your future, in your near future, in towards the end of the year, and then just break that down into smaller goals. Of course, please subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and also, um, I don't have again, I'm in StreamYard, so I'm not able to do so right now. But if any one of my moderators could please link um, a invitation link to the Discord, please join our Discord. I have so many new ideas for this coming year to do with our night owls. Sorry. With our night owls Discord, and you know it's just fun to see new friends in our community as it grows. So I hope to see you there. If you have any questions, that's also another great place to go in and not only ask me. Honestly, this is not just about me, this is about all of you guys. This is all of us together, and the community that we have in Discord is amazing. I mean, that is we are forming a strong family unit there, and it's amazing. It's truly amazing. So um you can ask any one of us in the Discord any questions. The skill level and the talent that everyone has in that Discord, it goes from A to Z and backwards, a few times around. So if you have any questions in any field, there is going to be someone there that's going to help you. So yeah. Um, Thank you so much, Liz and Nancy. Let's see. So yes. All right. So I am going to Oh no. Yeah. Well, thank you, Nancy. All right, friends. So I am going to wrap it up here as well. And again, like this video. This is very new. Okay. This is a very new approach because I talk a lot. So but this is a very new approach. I do want to be able to restructure the platform a little bit and bring some fun, exciting, and different things to the table for you guys. And I want to be able to share all the things with you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. You gotta kind of remember to not talk too fast or I'll lose my breath. But thank you so much for joining me today. Leave any questions that you may have down below. And until next time, bye.